Firstly, thanks to Brad for those kind words. That was nice. But welcome everyone to the Syd Barker Medal for 2017 on what is a fantastic occasion for our footy club, and we get to crown a champion again, as we've said before, of our footy club and the best and fairest player for 2017. I'd like to start with a couple of apologies. A couple of our players can't make tonight, unfortunately. They've sent their regards and wish they could be here, but Lindsay Thomas, who has just welcomed his third child and his son Cohen to the world, so we'll give Lindsay a bit of a clap. That's pretty good news. And Marley Williams, who is just recovering from back surgery, who actually can't sit down for an extended period of time. So we'll look forward to seeing Marley back on the field in 2018. As we've heard so far tonight, 2017 at times was a little bit challenging, but I think, as everyone can attest, we're very proud of what we've achieved as a footy list and as a playing group. There's been some ups and downs, and through those down times, I think as a playing group we've really learnt a little bit about ourselves and what we stand for, which has been pretty important, I think, in the path going forward. From a leadership point of view, myself, Robbie Tarrant as vice-captain, Sean Higgins, Jamie McMillan and Andrew Swallow, we couldn't be prouder of our fellow teammates' attitude this year and what they've shown sometimes in adversity as well. It's been nothing short of exceptional, and I think that's why, going forward, we're going to be a very, very, very hard team to beat, because the attitude our boys show week in, week out, no matter the circumstances, has been outstanding. So give yourselves a clap, boys. It's been a great year on that behalf. As Ben alluded to before, we've been fortunate enough to introduce 13 new players to our senior team this year and 11 debutants. Obviously 2 guys in Nathan Rovat and Marley Williams from other clubs, and I think we'd all agree the way that they have committed themselves this year and handled themselves on the field has been nothing short of exceptional, which has been outstanding. So with that, I think it's given us a great glimpse into the bright future of our footy club, and we're going to end up going in some pretty positive directions, I think, off the back of that. Going forward, I think all players in the playing group is very excited about our future. What that has to hold for us, we're not sure yet, but I know that we're on the right path. With the brand of footy we're playing at the moment and what we're building behind the scenes, all the hard work and the fantastic attitudes that go into it in training is making sure that, you know, the road we're on is going to end up where we all want to go. That starts, I think, in pre-season, coming in a couple of months. I'm sure the players are looking forward to getting back to pre-season after a couple of months off and firstly getting across your destinations on holidays and enjoy that time. But when we get back to pre-season, it's about working hard and improving, making sure we can get better. And what we want to stand for as a playing group this year and next year, I think, is making sure that no matter the situation, as the Shimbona spirit says, that we never give in, that the attitude is always the same and we always give 100% no matter the situation. So we look forward to the challenge of bringing our football club back to where it belongs, and that is playing in the month of September, and not just playing and making up the numbers, but going very deep. So hopefully next year and the years on, we can start building towards that, which will be fantastic for our club. I briefly just want to touch on our senior coach and how excited our playing group was to hear that Brad's extended for the next 3 years. I think Brad, give Brad a round of applause. It was a... Why do we love Brad so much? I think it's pretty simple from the player's point of view, and it's because all the work he does behind the scenes, his empathy and care for his players is something that I've never seen before from a senior coach. Probably the biggest thing I would say on Brad's behalf is no matter the situation, no matter the player, he's always got our back 100% of the time, and you couldn't ask for anything more in a senior coach. So Brad, thanks for 2017. It's been a fantastic year, and we can't wait to get stuck in with you next year and the next couple of years as well. So give Brad a round of applause. In finishing, just a couple of thank yous. As Brad alluded to, we have a few departing players this year, and Lockie Hansen, been a great teammate. Locker buddy, number 6 and 7. We'll be sad to see you go, mate, and we wish you all the best in the future. So we'll give Locke another round of applause. To Will Fordham and Matt Taylor, it's sad to see you boys go as well. We love everything you've done for our footy club, all the time and effort you've put in, and we wish you two all the best in the future as well. I'm sure we'll catch up later in the future. We've also got some departing staff, and on behalf of the players, we just want to thank Brad Green, who's been our defensive coach for the last 2 years. Everything you've done for us has been absolutely superb. We've loved having you at the club and wish you all the best for the future as well. And along those lines, we've got Alex Ishenko, the big Russian. We appreciate the work you've done with our big boys. You've turned Goldie into an All-Australian ruckman, and you've shown the way for Prusy as well, and Tommy Jeffries has learnt your craft as well. So lastly on the staff is John Donoghue. JD is finishing up this year, and he's been our tackling coach for the last 3 or 4 years, and he's done an outstanding job with us. So we appreciate everything you guys have done for us, and we wish you all the best in the future. For all the supporters out there, you probably don't realise how much actually goes into allowing 22 players to run out and compete for North Melbourne on the weekend. And on behalf of the playing group, we just want to thank the whole football department, from the board to give us the resources we need to compete on the weekend, to Joycey, to Brad, all the way down through our coaches, obviously, assistant and development coaches, our medical team, strength and conditioning team, our analysts, Carly and Janet. Carly Fox is probably the mum to all our players downstairs in the property department. Does a great job. I'm hoping not to forget anyone here, but we would just really, on behalf of all the players, like to thank all the work and tireless effort you guys put in each week to ensure that North Melbourne has the fittest 22 players we have to compete for our team, for our fans. We thank you very much. We'd like to thank also players' families and partners. You guys ride the wave of emotions of football with us every week. It's sometimes a tough job. I forgot to mention Linda last year in my speech, so I'll mention you this year. Obviously, a few injuries down the track and losing in form and that sort of stuff can be hard to deal with. So all the partners and families, you guys have done a great job, and we thank you very much for your support in 2017 and also into the future. Last but certainly not least, as Brad and Ben have both touched on, our loyal supporter base. What could we do without you guys? Probably not much, because at the end of the day, you're the likelihood and lifeblood of our footy club, and you make us better people. When we turn up to play, you guys are there no matter the situation, no matter the occasion, no matter the destination. You're always there, and we couldn't do what we do without you. So give yourselves a round of applause, and we hope to see you all in 2018. Thank you very much.